Dear viewers, do you know what is a physical watermark? In this video, I am going to teach you how to make these kind of physical watermarks that I am holding right now in my hands. I will show you how to design them using CorelDRAW. After that, I will show you how to trim out this raw printout. I will also show you how to assemble them and use it in your videos. Now, these items in my hand might look like a prism and a kind of desk nameplate similar to the wooden nameplates. Right now, I have 4 samples and they are customizable. You can use it as a desktop nameplate, or you can just open it and place it on your monitor or laptop screen like this. Also, you can stick to metal surfaces by placing a magnet inside it like this. So, it's highly portable. Believe me, these are better marketing tools than just a flat piece of paper. Now, let's talk about video watermarks. While many use digital watermarks, I suggest physical watermarks because it's much harder to edit and manipulate. A physical watermark can be anything that represents your brand. It can be anything from a visiting card, brochure, poster, t-shirt, or even a cap. Digital watermarks can be easily cropped or blurred. On the other hand, physical watermarks add an extra layer of safety since they are a part of your video content. If someone tries to steal your content, they cannot simply remove your brand without re-editing the entire scene. Hence, it acts as a powerful guardian against the content theft. Before we proceed, I would like you to subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel so that you can get the latest tutorial updates. Okay, now before we start to design this in CorelDRAW, let us have a look at the anatomy of this physical watermark. I will unlock this and let me unwrap this, and when it is unwrapped it looks like this. Okay, the overall measurement is 70 mm by 127 mm, that is 70 mm like this, and 127 mm like this. Okay, so now this will be the tuck-in flap. Okay, and this will go inside this cavity. Okay, and so you can see the cavity here. So I guess you can see the cavity here. So this will go inside this cavity, and when you push it inside, it locks like this, and it takes the form of a desk nameplate. So now let us have a look at the measurements. Okay, so this is the flap that has this cavity. Okay, so this measures 7 mm, and this one acts as the front or the back. So when you hold it like this, no, this can be the front or this can be the front. Okay, when you place this like this or like this, it can be both front and back. And this will measure 70 mm by 30 mm, and these 3 parts, the front, back and the base, all the 3 parts measure the same. So there are same measurement, 70 mm, 30 mm, 70 mm, 30 mm, 70 mm, 30 mm, like that. And this is the top of this nameplate. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this is the top part, and this will measure 10 mm, 10 mm by 70 mm by 10 mm. Okay, and looking at the flap, no, you can see that the measurement from here till here, it is 50 mm, and this is slightly narrowed here. Okay, so that it can be easily pushed inside this cavity. Okay, and this cavity also measures the same measurement, 50 mm and 50 mm. Okay, so here you will have to cut from here to here, and the bottom of this flap measures 45 mm. Okay, this narrowed tip. Okay, so now when you push it here, I mean into this cavity, it slides in and it locks and it forms the desk nameplate. And um, here on the base you can stick the magnet if you want. Okay, with this I have just used a sellotape to fasten it together. Okay, now let us lock this and place it here. So now let us go to the computer screen. All right, now let us start the designing process. Let us take a new file. So I will select A4 from the size and click on OK. Now let us start from this flap. So it measures 7 mm height and 70 mm width. I'll take the rectangle tool, set the width as 70 mm and height is 7 mm. See, make sure that the units of measure is set to millimeter. Okay, so currently my units of measure is set to millimeter. Okay, now let us duplicate this rectangle and then change the height to 30 mm, and you will have to align this with this rectangle. You can grab the node and place it on this node. Okay, so in this case the object snap helps. Okay, now we'll duplicate this and then we'll construct this top portion. It is 10 mm height. So let us change this to 10 mm. We'll align this here. We'll duplicate it one more time, and this time the height will be 30 mm. So 30 mm, and we will align it here, and we will duplicate it one more time, and this time we will not change anything. We will simply place it here. Now we will have to construct this flap. So to construct the flap, you can use, there are many methods to do that. I recommend using the 2-point line tool and create a straight line like this. While drawing the line, hold on the control button to constrain in horizontal and vertical directions. Now let us set the width to 50 mm. Okay, that is this part of the flap. Okay, now we will duplicate this and set the width as 45 mm, that is this part. Now we will need a reference line here. Okay, that is for 20 mm. Okay, so we will use the 2-point line tool, draw a straight vertical line and set the height to 20 mm. And now we will grab this node and place it exactly in the center. Okay, on the center of this line, and we will move this line, fold it by the center and place it here. Okay, now you can create a line touching from this this node to this node, and from this node to this node. So the flap is constructed. Now we can delete the reference line. Now you will have to weld all these things, all these lines together. To do that, you can simply select them all and then you can click on this create boundary. So this will create a boundary and you can delete these lines. Okay, so now this is one element. Now you can grab this by the midpoint and place it here. I mean, you have to snap it to the midpoint of this rectangle. Now the next thing is to create these markings here. Okay, and this is for the slot or the cavity, whatever we can call. Okay, now use the same 2-point line tool and create a vertical line. okay, and the height should be 4.5 mm or 5 mm. That's not a problem. Okay, let us make this 4.5. Okay, so now you will have to duplicate this, okay, one more time. Now we will select them both and align it to the top edge by pressing the letter T on your keyboard, and then you can group them both together. So you can press Ctrl plus G. Okay, after that set the width to 50 mm. Okay, so we have set the width to 50 mm. Now you have to carefully grab it by the middle portion of this vertical line, okay, like this, and then you can just align it on the edge of any of these two rectangles. Both are same only, okay, so both lie on the same edge. I'll just place it here. Now holding the shift key, click on this rectangle or this rectangle, no problem. So both of them are selected. Now press the letter C on your keyboard. So this will align these markings to the center of the entire artwork. So it will be centered. Okay. Now I think we are finished with the design process. Now let us have a look at the final design that I have already created. As you can see, I have flipped it vertically and I have created 3 more copies because I wanted to utilize the entire A4 size paper, and also I wanted to create 4 different samples. Okay, and here I have placed the rectangle, okay, here. So the rectangle is for 20 mm by 30 mm. So this will act as a reference and it helps us align these 4 like this. I mean, there will be even spacing. Okay, so first thing is I will group this together. I'll select them all and press Ctrl G. Now I will flip it vertically, and I will make multiple copies. I mean 3 more copies, and we need a reference rectangle. So I'll create a rectangle. Let me have a look at the height, that is 20 by 30. Okay, so 20 mm, width, height is 30 mm. Now I will grab this by the node and place it here. Now I will grab this bottom left node of this one and place it here, and I'll grab this node, align it here to the bottom of this rectangle, and this one here. Now you can delete the reference rectangle. Now select everything and group it by pressing Ctrl G and align it to the page center, okay, by pressing the letter P on your keyboard. Now we are done with the outline, that is the key line or die line, whatever you can say. Okay, now the next step is to design the front side. Okay, as this die line will go inside, okay, that is like this, it will come inside. This is not viewed. Okay, this will be the front side, that is the visible part. Okay, now all right, now let us see how to design the front side of the nameplate. Before that, we will have to refer this die line and also the front page design together. To do that, we will have to go to view menu and click on multi-page view. This will show multiple pages in one screen. Okay, let me increase the zoom a little bit. So now I believe you can see both the die line as well as the front side design together. Now to create this front side design, we will have to extract only the border or the outline, whatever you can call, from this die line. Okay, so I think for the sample one, only the border alone is enough, and for the sample 2 and 3, we will need this lines for the reference purpose only, and for the sample 4 we will also be needing these lines, the horizontal lines as well. Okay, the entire thing except the markings. So now let us go here and we will duplicate this. Okay, duplicate this die line. So to duplicate this, there are many ways. Like you can select everything, do a control C and take a new page and paste it. Otherwise you can simply right click on this page and click on duplicate page. Then in this dialog box, select copy layers and their contents and click on OK. What this does is it will duplicate the page as well as the contents, as you can see. So now we have the same content on page 1 and page 2. Now you will have to ungroup everything. So I will select this, go to object, group and click on ungroup all. So you will have to ungroup until you see all the shapes separately. Now we will delete these markers. Okay, select only these markers and delete it. And after that, select all the shapes and click on weld. So we will do this for the sample 2 as well, sample 2 and sample 3 as well. So delete the markers, select all and weld. Now for the sample 4, we will delete only the markers. Other things are required. Okay, so we will keep it. Now let us have a look at the finished design. So here I have placed the text in the first sample. Okay, so I'll type the text. Okay, it's my website's name. Now I think the font size is 22. So I'll set the font size to 22. Click on bold and then rotate this by 30 degree. Now you can hold on your shift key and click and drag and make a right click to duplicate it. So once after the first duplicate, you can press Ctrl D to make multiple copies. Now select them all and then duplicate it vertically as well, like this. Now select all items, group it together, and then we will place this text group inside this frame. To do that, go to the object, power clip, place inside frame and click this frame. Okay, and if you are not satisfied with the placement, you can just click on edit and then move the text to your liking. Then click on finish. Now if you want to set the outline color, you can select this frame and then click on you can right click on this one. I want to set the gray color. Now for the sample 2, I have placed only the texts. Okay, the text on the front side, top and the rear side. For this we will need a reference. So I will just copy this, group these elements together by pressing Ctrl G, and I will place it exactly, overlap and place it exactly on this one. Now let us type the text again. Let us reduce the size to 22 points. Make it bold. Now you can grab this and place it here. Now we will make a duplicate of this here and here as well. Now this one we will have to flip it horizontally and vertically like this, because it will be printed on the other side. It needs to be mirrored. Now since the sample 2 and sample 3 are similar, we can just make a copy of this and place it here. Before that, let me delete this. Let me pull this out and delete it. Now here I will create a reference box like this, and then I will delete this one, duplicate this completely, and align this node with this one. So we are back in place. Now only thing is I had changed the background color of this one to kind of light blue. Okay, so I will duplicate this one, sorry, copy this one and paste it here, and then pick the color from it. I'll use the eyedropper tool for this purpose. I'll pick it and drop it. Now I think the border color needs to be changed for all of them. See, for these things now you do, it's not necessary to keep a border, but I wanted to keep a thin border around it. So that's why I'm applying the border color. If you don't want borders, you can simply leave it as it is. Okay, now this is done. Now let us have a look at the finished design for the fourth sample. For the fourth sample, I have some website details here. Okay, you can type the website details, and I have placed the icons here. Okay, for the time being, I'll just copy these two items, and later I'll show you how I created the icons. So I'll copy them and paste it here. Now I think I have applied the border color for them. So the line thickness, it is 2 mm line thickness. So I'll select these items except the text. Okay, and then apply the border color by making a right click here, and then I'll have to increase the line thickness to 2 mm. So this is done. Now I'll show you how to place the icons. You can get these icons from flaticon.com website. So here you can search for icons like YouTube. Okay, and you can click on the desired icon, for example this one, and then you can download this. So usually there is a free download. Okay, so you can download it wherever you want, and then you can bring it to CorelDRAW. Then you have to convert this into a vector. So you can go to the bitmaps and click on quick trace. So this will convert this image into a vector. So later you can delete this image. Okay, so in this way I copied all the icons from flat icon website and converted that into a vector. Okay, so in a similar way I created all of these icons. For the time being, I'll copy this and paste it here. Okay, I hope you have understood how to do it. Okay, so I'll copy and paste it here. Now I think I will have to change the text color of the sample 3 to white color. So let us do it. So I think we are finished. So we have designed the outline, the die line, and also the front side design. Both are completed. All right, now it's time to take the printout. Actually, I had taken this printout outside from a commercial print center. So when you give it to the print, no, you can tell them that these two pages needs to be printed back to back. Okay, and exactly it should be printed back to back. Okay, so once after you take the printout, you can cut it. So now since I don't have a printer, I can't show you the printing process. So let us move ahead. I'll show you the cutting, I mean how to cut this out practically. Okay, let us move to that step. Okay viewers, now let us start the cutting process. So for this purpose, no, I recommend that you have a cutting mat and then a scale and then a blade, and you will also need the paper creaser or a paper scorer. Okay, so first let us have a look at this printout. Okay, so this is printed back to back. So the design, the front side design is this one, and the die line or the key line is exactly printed to the back side of that one. So first let us cut this out and take it out. Okay, so we'll do this one by one. And I recommend that you cut it on the die line portion. Don't cut it here. Okay, so you cut it here. So place the scale exactly on the line, and slightly the line should be visible, so then only you will be able to cut it. And don't cut the entire paper, don't cut the entire sheet, only cut it from here till here, here till here, like that. Okay, don't cut the entire paper. Keep the blade a little slanted like this, don't slant it like this. Okay, and you should just gently cut it along the scale like this. So let us do it on the other side. You can also use the scissors if you want, but at certain places the fine cut happens with the knife only. So if you have cut it properly, you should be able to take it out easily like this. Okay. Now the next step. Actually, you can buy all these items, the knife, scale, and paper scorer, etc. I mean, even the cutting mat on Amazon or Flipkart. I purchased most of this on Amazon. Okay, so the links are in the description. Now the next step is to create the slot or the cavity. You have to cut it from these, I mean between these markings from here till here. So I created this marking to facilitate the cutting. So in case if you are holding the scale like this, you will not know from where till where you have to cut. So that's why I just kept the markings like this. So it will help us cut it exactly from one point to other point. So now the slots have been created. Okay, I mean it has been cut out. So now how to fold this? Okay, this thick paper. So this is 300 GSM paper. So how to fold this? To fold this, you will need a paper creaser or a paper scorer. Okay, so I have purchased this from Amazon. Okay, you can get all of these items, the cutting mat, scale, the paper scorer, and this blade, everything from Amazon or Flipkart. Okay, so now how to use the paper scorer? See, you can hold down your scale like this, I mean place it exactly on the line, and then run this paper scorer, I mean twice or thrice like this. Okay, apply a gentle pressure. Okay, now you can fold it like this. So this will not tear the paper. In case if you are using some sharp things like this, it might tear off the paper. Okay, that's why we use paper scorer. Now to assemble this, you will have to simply fold it like this. Then you can push this flap inside the slot or the cavity like this. So this locks this paper nameplate like this. Now let us see how to place the magnet. So I recommend that before placing the magnet, you should lock it first. Okay, let us push this flap into the slot. Okay, now after this you can take the magnet. Okay, actually I got the magnet from this kit. So this kit is available in Amazon and Flipkart. Okay, the link is in the description. Okay, and then you can get the cello tape. Okay, I took a cello tape like this, and you know, cut it. First you can stick it on this magnet, and then just push a little inside. I mean, keep it a little inside, but don't stick it like this. Now see, I think it should freely move like this, and then you can start sticking on this side first. Okay, here, and later you can place the finger here and stick it on the other side like this. So if you want, you can put more tapes. Okay, so this way you can stick it. So you can get this tape cutter also from Amazon or Flipkart. The link is in the description. Okay, if you want to stick it on a metal surface, you can do that. So you can just stick it on a metal surface like this. Okay. Dear viewers, I have shared my thoughts and views about physical watermarks. I hope you will also adopt this strategy and make your videos in future. Please let me know what you think of this idea in the comments. I will come and meet you all in the next video with another useful topic like this. Until then, it's hbninfotech.com signing off. Goodbye and stay tuned.